Hello and welcome to this week's Record Wrap. Here's the top news stories from across the South Pacific. South Pacific Division leaders have reaffirmed their support for women in ministry following last week's General Conference annual council meetings. At the meetings, delegates voted to issue warnings to Denmark, Norway, Sweden and North Germany for practices related to ordination. Columbia and Pacific Union conferences in the US were also warned following an amendment to the original recommendation that their presidents be publicly reprimanded. South Pacific Division President Pastor Glenn Townend supported the decision to not publicly shame leaders. Support for women's ordination has been echoed in statements from Pastor George Munoz, President of the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Australia, Pastor Maveni Kufanonga, Trans-Pacific Union Mission President, and Pastor Eddie Tupai, New Zealand Union Conference President. The SPD requested that women's ordination be on the agenda at the 2020 General Conference session. However, the request was denied as it was not supported by any other division in the World Church. Another talking point from the annual council was tithe parity. In practical terms, tithe parity means the South Pacific Division will need to come up with approximately $1 million Australian in additional funds each year to support the General Conference. By 2030, 3% of the SPD's tithe will be sent to the GC from 2% in 2020, an increase of 0.1% each year. All world divisions will face the same 1% increase, except for the North American division, who have historically paid a significantly higher percentage of tithe. South Pacific leaders are concerned that the increased expectations will mean less money available for frontline ministry. The tithe parity issue will be assessed again in 2024 and 2028. The Seventh-day Adventist Church also voted on an official statement regarding abortion at the annual council. To read the statement, please visit our website record.adventistchurch.com. And finally, Fulton Adventist University College in Fiji has hosted its third annual Waves Across the Pacific Uncovering Adventist Mission Conference. The conference celebrates and remembers Adventist history and the contribution of Adventist missionaries from across the South Pacific. Papers were presented by speakers from Pacific Adventist University, Sonoma College, Avondale University College, New Zealand, Fiji, and faculty members of Fulton. The conference is run in collaboration with the Journal of Pacific Adventist History, published by Pastor David Hay, who was unable to attend this year due to illness. Fulton plans to hold the event again next year. Before we go, we'd like to thank Joel Slade for submitting his picture of Lord Howe Island for this week's backdrop. We'd also like to thank White River Adventist Church in Honiara, Solomon Islands, for playing our Record Wrap bulletins every week during Sabbath school. Today we wish you all a very happy Sabbath. That's all for this week's Record Wrap. I'm Mary Ellen Fairfax, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. God bless.